Hey everyone, it's Brenda with Stampin' Up. Today I have a quick little video to show you some Easter cards that I made. I know that Lent just started and it's a little early for Easter, but I used some of the paper from the celebration called Dandy Designs on a couple of my cards. So I wanted to get this out before celebration ends next week. The paper, you get 48 sheets of this paper with $100 purchased for free. So it really has some great little designs. I think I've showed you this already in a previous video, but it's really got some pretty paper in here. And like I said, you get 48 sheets for free with a $100 purchase. So anyway, I was going through some cards the other day and I came across this one that I made a long time ago, a couple years ago anyway, not Stampin' Up. This was way before I became a demonstrator. And I really thought, this is such a cute little way of making a card. So I thought, what can I do with my Stampin' Up items? So I thought I can use the contour dies. This one here. All right, take my washi tape off of there. And I could do something very similar. So that's what I did. And I came up with this little Easter card. So this is all Dandy Designs paper. And it is layered on Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana. And of course I used the Easter Bunny set, which all of these cards that I'm going to show you are all made with the Easter Bunny set, which is in the new catalog, the mini catalog. So that's how I did that. I just made 1.5-inch strips and cut them with the border die and layered them on. And then the bunny is sort of pop dotted a little bit. I pop dotted his head and the eggs, and the grass, I continuously stamped the grass and colored it and fussy cutted that out and popped that out as well. And then I just put Happy Easter in the middle. So that's one. The next one is another layered card. And so this one I used the dies from that goes with the hand pen petals. I don't remember what they call the dies. Thankfully now they're calling the dies the same as the stamp set, which is going to be a lot easier. So this is the border die that I used for this one. And I cut 1-inch strips for this one and layered them on. And so I used the little bird. I love this little bird. And fussy cutted him out and put it a Happy Easter, and that is cut out with stylish shape dies. I love these dies, so I use this one a lot. If you've seen my videos, you know that. So what I did, I have another little trick too. You see his little feet? Well, to fussy cut, you really can't cut these feet out. So what I did is I stamped, before I pop dotted this on here, I stamped the bird about where I wanted to put him. So it just put the edge of his belly and his feet onto the banner. And then I fussy cutted him out and pop dotted him over the top. And you can't even tell that that's not attached to his little legs. So that's how I did that. And then inside I put God's Blessings to You, which comes from Hope and Peace stamp set. So that's number 2. This one I made before these. I really like how this turned out. It is super, super cute. So for this one, of course I used Easter Bunny. I did the same thing with the grass and the eggs and their little heads. I used the clouds from On the Farm and pop dotted those. And the trees actually come from Perched in a Tree. This is a cool die that came out in the fall. And what I did is I cut this out. I think it was crumb cake. And I just cut pieces of the tree, and I even had to straighten out some of these cuts so that I could put that on there and put the little bird. And I did the same. This one, what I did, instead of stamping his legs, I fussy cut it around his legs, and then, because I knew I was putting on crumb cake, I colored between his legs. I just colored crumb cake between his legs, so you can't even tell. It just looks like part of the branch. So that's another little trick. And You've Got a Friend in Me came from Silly Goose. And I think I just fussy cutted this sentiment out. I don't think I used a die on that. And then Wishing You Joy and Love, Happy Easter. I used Rejoice in Him, but I taped off this Easter and stamped Wishing You Joy and Love. And then I put the Happy Easter from my Easter Bunny set. And then the last one I have, I'm going to have my stack falling down on top of me here in a minute. This one, this one is just so cute. So I colored the little flowers, and I fussy cutted that out. I did the same little trick with these and just colored in between so that it would match the background, so I didn't have to fussy cut that out. And I used the layering circle dies. All right, I don't know which size they were. And on top of the circle, I used Ocean Front for the grass and the background. Now, and then inside, You're a Friend Like No Other. And that is the bunny set, I think. Yes. Okay. Now, this background paper, if you can see that, this is not Stampin' Up. If you can see the glitter, that is homemade paper that I made with a napkin. It's homemade rice paper, and I think it really turned out really super cute. If anyone is interested in learning how to do that, please comment, and I will see about making a video on how to make that. So that is my other card. So here are my little Easter cards. And that's it for today. I don't know if I can get all of these on here so you can see them. But those are my Easter cards so far. I've got a couple more months or 8 weeks or whatever it is to make a few more if I want to. But that is it. So don't forget about Celebration ending next week. If you've got any things that you want, especially supplies, grab them up. And that will be ending. And so, I get lost for words at the end of this. I'm not real good verbally. Anyway, that's it. The end of next week. The end is next week. And then we have online exclusives, and then the new catalog is going to be coming out. There's all kinds of excitement going on. Anyway, have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.